I'm gonna just go over some neat things that I think are fun to do playing A site on Inferno SCT. This isn't like a comprehensive guide or anything, it's just stuff that I like. Um, First of all, if you like to help your big guys, you can learn this smoke. Just I like line it up with a -1 on that white dot, and that goes and bounces like deep into a banana. But let's say for an actual A nade set, if you have the best spawn here, you should be able to get here in time. Molly in front of well, that's not ideal, but just like generally molly down there. And then after that molly lands, what you do is you come here into this corner and you aim like so the -1 is in between these two wood things, and you throw. And the timing is basically that as the molly fades, as the molly is fading, then this pops. So you can do that by yourself. And then as the smoke is popping, you can throw this mid flash where you go up from like here to this area level. Maybe even a bit here. It's pretty general. And then just both mouse. You use both mouse buttons to throw it, then you can peek if anyone's playing in front of the smoke. And that flash also gets like this angle right here. So you can peek those. That's basically like if they're constantly rushing mid or doing fast mid plays, then that should be enough to kind of slow them down a bit. It's just, but obviously the problem with that one is then it's like 90 seconds left in the round and you have nothing to throw except a second flash and or an HE. But it's just a cool nade set that I like to sometimes throw. The second thing, now that they removed the thing here again, that I like is you have one guy just instantly, or you tell your friend to go pick window, and what you do is you just flash over. Flashbang out. Flashbang out. You can even throw them deeper if you want. Not like that. Like I don't think I'll line up and just chuck them over, because it's gonna be high enough where this guy in window doesn't really like care. But it gets these guys running in, and it's usually good enough to get one. Maybe you shouldn't push your luck with more than that. You can find out. I guess if you wanted to line up, just get it here and go from the window or something. It's gonna be fine. But it's general enough to where, as long as it lands like in front of and over the window. A note about this position is I see people just come in here and they're just like chilling here for the entire round, which is kind of whatever, useless, unless you've got like a bait and switch setup or something where you have a guy in there deep, and then you just take first contact here and then just fuck right off when they come, and maybe stay here watching apps and wait for his contact and then peek back out when he's got contact. But also in the late round when it's like say 2v2, 3v3, you've got a guy on A site, you got a guy on B, and you're kind of just here making sure they don't cross into CT. Then this is a great spot to just peek on a timing here, because they can't spend too much time like just walking up here. They probably won't have enough mollies to spend one on this round, so you're just like, you're probably gonna get a frag or two for free. From this side here, One thing that I'd like to do more, but I don't see is utilizing kind of like these boosts here. Because if this is smoke, it's safe like to get in here. So you can either do it like without a smoke or just wait for the smoke to fade. Or you can even like with the lower guy can nade this and then you take a peek from up there and it's gonna be really rough to adjust if you're someone walking from here. Obviously don't. Christ, stupid bot. Anyway, like if you're watching something like this and then the peak comes from up there, you're gonna be hard pressed to get there in time. Other things, if you have someone jumped here, who jumped here or got boosted here, it's worth thinking about the possibility of either just like having a guy not play apps at all and just maybe you have maybe the arch guys here watching for apps and making sure they don't push through CT, but then you have like in case they come lane, you have the guy below here just like playing anti-flash, so if the guy up top gets flashed, this guy swings out. There's also I remember there being a cool kind of like a self pop here you could do, but I'm not sure I can remember it. Oh well. Just drop one like this if you're desperate. This cubby is deeper than it was before, which catches some people out. You have to kind of actually clear it now. In terms of apps, apart from like the rush up to see window, you can also do like an early round. If you have this smoke, you can do like a boost in this corner. No, that guy should be it's gonna be somewhere around here. It's gonna catch someone by surprise because it's just it's kind of like the same angle as a headshot angle, but it's just slightly different because it's, you know, just something to think about. And this bangable as we all know, but it's hard to actually get someone through it. The other wallbang that I like in apps is you come here, start the round, you can make it here in time. You throw that, and then you just start spamming this doorway, and it gets the safe spot here just beyond the reach of the molly. The molly pops there, and it you know. So if they don't fully back off, they get owned. Other stuff for brackets, I don't know. This is kind of just like a just trying to save your, like, this is kind of worthless. This doesn't help. If you don't have any info, then that's useless. I'd rather, unless you've got like info that they're coming A and you've got a guy rotating off B or something. But otherwise, I'd like save my molly for like if they smoke this, then I'll molly there. And then if you're playing like either one, this one goes for either side, it works. If they smoke you out, you just like flash. You just walk a bit and flash over your friend's head like this. And when they're coming, if your friend is fighting, because if you look at this, it doesn't like actually get me, but these guys turning into it are gonna get popped, and that works from both sides.
Throwing flashbang.
I guess that's most of it for
Smoking.
for this. brackets part of it for pit. Pit's kind of nerfed now. This isn't as deep as it used to be, so I still sometimes see people playing here, which is like it's great. It's super easy. It's just like pop you here. So you gotta be. Pit is still a strong position, but I think you gotta be more creative with it. Like I think it calls for more passive play or more playing around your smokes or just something to get a bit more space because the static position isn't as strong as it used to be. From here they removed the door flash, but I mean you can still do something like, well, not like that, but like a kind of busted, but if you can aim at that corner over there, it's still gonna be at least still like that. But there isn't like a perfect pop flash that's easy to throw anymore. You're just gonna have to figure something out. Underhand something here and not pick into it, but instead come here from this position. I'm pretty sure you can be super fully hidden still like that in CS2. They just want to show like this flash here, which is if you have the timing when they're coming is super strong. Because you're instantly ready to fight and you don't have to turn at all, but over here the truck kind of hides the bit. And then there's of course these kinds of like busted ass off angles that you can play, which are doable, kind of risky. And then also something that I don't see a lot of people do, maybe it's a lack of confidence or something, but if you look at this angle here, maybe not even here, maybe like here, no, here, is you say you're actually playing like watching this way, so this part isn't showing, but people clear this, and then like this is actually not an angle that is like, even if you're clearing kind of through it, your crosshair isn't gonna be there. So if you can't make it in time, just you can try and get a desperate fight here. But also playing around this pillar is good. I like playing around this pillar a lot because it blocks a lot of flashes, and then when I finally get overwhelmed, it's super easy to just let go and pop a flash behind me. So if they make it to that corner, they will be blinded. And also this, if you're retaking that brackets, oh fuck, the fact that there's a roof there will protect you from your own flash, which is helpful to remember. This angle I don't see a lot of people at lower levels play. It's actually quite strong. It's where's my bot? There's my bot. It's kind of like not some, because people are like clearing this and then they're usually already going for this, and then you're actually like able to drop down and start the either delay tactics here or start playing these headshot angles. Here's another B smoke that I like, is you go here, aim at the top of that thing there, and you jump throw, unless they changed something. It should land. Yeah, it lands like at the bottom banana, and it should. Yeah, there's a fuck. Doesn't get all of it actually anymore, I don't think. Yeah, still a pain to push through. there's a... I need to adjust it a bit. There's... Pretty sure if you go up from here... Where it doesn't go as far and then it blocks the whole thing. Yeah. Just get a feel for it and it'll block the whole doorway. And it's super easy to hold if you throw that for your teammates. Teammates on B, and then there's like this smoke over here. Wait, no, not that smoke. Oh, this smoke actually. Oh, the second one from the left, and then at the bottom. Pretty sure. And then that gets like the car entrance or B entrance rather. You can throw those for your teammates on A. If you're stuck on site, don't be afraid to just drop a smoke somewhere on site. Doesn't really, like at the lower level, it doesn't really matter where you drop it. It's just like creating uncertain and unfamiliar angles for your enemies, which is gonna create opportunities for you instead of playing just like I'm just gonna sit here in a known headshot angle and wonder when they either just like pop me or just chuck a flash there and pop me or whatever. I think that's most of the things I wanna, or little tricks and tips I wanna show on this, unless something else comes to mind. I don't think so. Well, I guess this one. If you're an arch player and they're coming lane, just chuck flashes over pit, and it will be fine for your pit player, and less fine for it lets your pit player actually pick this angle that isn't as great anymore. And I guess, well, I guess one more is they removed the I like to play on the railing here before, but still this is still a strong position, but I like going like a bit of an off angle here, just for a fast drop down, and also when they're coming out, so they don't get to clear this and then clear me and pre-fire me, but like when they're clearing this, then I already see their hand or something, and I can just swing into them. Yeah, that's just some basic playing A stuff, not going into rotations, just like assuming you're just staying on A and stuff.